Cassidy from Cassidy Reads, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the HEA-athon readathon that is going to be running from June 1st to June 7th, so it's going to be a week-long readathon. If you do follow me on my Instagram at Cassidy Reads, you would know that I announced it yesterday, and I announced all the prompts and everything like that, and I announced it with my co-host Beautiful Bitch Book Reviews, and I will link her Instagram down below. We are so excited. This is the second annual readathon for this readathon. Last year I hosted for the first time by myself, and it turned out to be a huge success, which is why we're hosting it this year, and I asked Alex to host it with me, and we decided to put it in June just because of everything that's going on. We wanted something fun to happen, whether we're still in quarantine or whether we're just getting out of quarantine, depending on everything. But like I said, this readathon is going to be from June 1st to June 7th, and we actually have a beautiful bingo board that Alex made to go along with this readathon. So there's going to be 9 prompts. Of course, you don't have to do all 9 prompts, so we wanted to do kind of options as far as this readathon, and we did a couple options where you could probably read one book for both categories, and the object is to definitely get one whole row read, but most people might read more than 3 books, right? Might not read as many as 9, but there's definitely options to read as many as 9 or even more if you want to. So now going into further detail on the bingo board, we have the first row, and the first row is a new to you author. So I can't really give you recommendations on this because I don't know what authors you have read, but I will be having a recommendations video further down the line, maybe a little closer to the readathon, probably in about 2 weeks or so, talking about books from each category. And so I'll probably mention new authors to me, and they might be new authors to you, but we thought this was fun because you might actually have some new authors on your TBR, or there might be some new authors that you really want to read books from but you haven't picked up yet. The second category in the middle row is going to be taboo or forbidden. Of course, this is one of my favorite prompts or tropes to read. I love taboo romances. Of course, these prompts are going to be to your discretion, so what I feel might be taboo and forbidden you might not really enjoy, but you might think that teacher-student romances are really forbidden and really taboo-ish, so it's all up to you of what you think is taboo or forbidden. And the last category in the first column is going to be a curvy girl heroine, or curvy heroine. So we wanted to do this one because we actually haven't seen this a lot on other readathons, specifically romance readathons, and we thought it was fun because most romances that we read, they're pretty much described as like drop dead gorgeous, super skinny, or in most cases, just depending on the description of books, but we thought this was super fun and super creative to add to this readathon. So starting from the left-hand side on the middle column, we have a book from 2020. So this is going to be a book that was released in 2020, and we are almost in June, well, especially when this readathon starts, so that will be 6 months or almost 6 months of books that have been released since the beginning of 2020, and there are a lot. There's especially a lot on my TBR, so this will be super fun to read a book that has come out already or might come out right before June that you want to read. The middle column is going to be a book set in a different country than you live in. So this will be pretty interesting for people who live in the United States, because I feel like majority of romance books, or a lot that I particularly read, are set in the United States. So I think this will be super fun to read a book based in Australia or the UK or Scotland or even Canada. I might not do Canada because that is part of the North American region, so I might want to stick to another continent. And the last book in the middle column is going to be Read a Black Cover. So last year's readathon I chose red, and this year I figured I'd do black because I have a lot of black romances. I don't know why, but a lot of my romances that I read are usually a black cover. Those are the most color covers that I own, and it's kind of funny because you would mainly think like, oh, romance, pink or red, but that's not the case where most people think it is, but I'm excited to read one of the black books from this category. Now, talking about the last column, we have read a trope that you typically don't read. So this could be a trope that you have never really read before. It could be a trope where you kind of read like every once in a while, but you don't really read it as much. Or it could be a trope that you might not like and you want to try again. I particularly do not like love triangles or rockstar romances, so I might pick up one of those. Or I actually did a live stream on my Instagram talking to different people about this readathon, and I actually saw a couple people talk about pirate romances, and I kind of want to read one after talking to people about that. So I might pick up a pirate romance since I've never read one. And the middle bottom column is going to be a small town romance. So of course, if you've watched previous videos of mine, you would know that I love Catherine Cowles, Corrine Michaels, Devney Perry, Catherine Cowles, I think I already said that. But there's so many great small town romances out there, and I will, like I said, I will make a recommendation video down the line, and I will be talking about them constantly over on my Instagram. And the last column that we have is another kind of not really like as seen challenge, and that is going to be read a book with a name in the title. So this is kind of fun because I actually don't have like a ton of books on my shelf or on my read shelf that have a name in the title, so I thought this would be super fun to add to the prompts, and I thought this was super cool because, like I said, a lot of romances don't have the names in the titles. So there were all the prompts and challenges for this readathon. I'm so excited to have the second annual readathon and to have a YouTube channel this year, because last year when I did have the readathon, I didn't have a YouTube channel, and so it will be super great to connect with other YouTubers who want to participate. And if you are participating, please, please, please post your YouTube videos, your TBRs, your recommendations. I would love to see them. And definitely like let me know if you do post them, because I might not see them if you do post them. I'm really bad at checking YouTube, but I do check it weekly to try to see what new videos are up. But if you are going to participate, I do want to tell you that there is going to be a Instagram giveaway for the readathon. I don't have full information just yet, just because we want to keep it a little bit more of a surprise until right before the readathon, maybe about a week or so. So I will announce the giveaway on here or on my Instagram. Most likely, definitely on my Instagram. I don't know if I'll announce it here too, but we are super excited to have this readathon. I'm super excited for people to participate, and you can go on my Instagram to save the bingo board onto your camera roll, or you could just screenshot this video, whichever you prefer, but that will be on my Instagram under the highlights section for the HEA-athon, and I will be posting a lot, especially on my Instagram, about recommendations. Alex and I are probably going to go on weekly to do recommendations for like one whole column. So we'll have like the first column 1 week, we'll do a live on Instagram, talk about recommendations, we'll post photos about our recommendations. We'll always use the hashtag for the readathon stuff on the HEA, hashtag HEA-athon hashtag, so you can all see information. People are also going to be, other people are going to be recommending stuff, so that will be super nice, and I can't wait for this. I'm so excited. I'm sorry if I seem like all over the place in this video. I'm just so excited to be hosting it again this year, and I'm so excited for Alex to be hosting, and I'm so excited to be like talking about it here on YouTube, because like I said, last year I didn't have a YouTube, so I really, really hope people who are watching participate, and they let me know that they're participating either on here or on my Instagram. I love talking about it with people. I'm so excited. So thank you so much for watching, and like I said, I hope you participate, and I hope everybody has a great day. Bye!